Hi guys. So 2021, it's been an interesting year. It's coming to an end. It's New Year's Eve today, 31st of December 2021. At the end of each year, I like to do like an end of year review, end of year summary with how it's all gone. This year is going to be a little bit different, where it's not going to be like a montage of all my vlogs for the year. In fact, when I reviewed my channel earlier on today, I think I've only done about 14 vlogs this year. There hasn't been an awful lot to shout about this year, so I just thought I would just do like a raw update. Now, the last time I've done a raw update, it was for very different reasons, but I did get some really good feedback with regards to how I'd done the raw update. So I just thought, why not just do 2021 review with just a raw chat. So no fancy graphics in this one, nothing like that at all. Yes, it's still part of my A Day in the Life series, but it is just a 2021 summary. So it's an interesting start to the year. January. It's always dull. Everyone tries to make the best of it. It's always a tough month. It's always a tough month to get to. I think there's just a lot of stigmata around January now, to be fair, because it's the first month after Christmas, New Year. But it's often when we reset a lot of things in our life, is January. It most certainly is in work, and I think with the way that I kind of do things myself as well, mentally, January is very much a reset month as well. This January 2021 wasn't particularly special. Nothing really to write about or talk about in this review. My year pretty much started in February this year. It didn't start great, so I lost my dad in February this year. And although my dad hadn't been well for weeks and weeks and weeks prior to my dad's passing, excuse me, it's always tough when it actually happens. You think you're prepared, but nothing prepares you for that. So February, my dad died. And then my next 3 months was mapped out for me, to be fair. So for 12 weeks, pretty much till the end of April, I didn't cope very well with losing my dad. I switched off from life. I was off work. I switched off from everything. I barely spoke to Dawn, who I live with. Barely spoke to my son, who I live with. I become a little bit of a recluse in those 12 weeks. It was tough. I didn't cope with life at all. I just spent 12 weeks curled up in a ball in my bedroom on my own. 9 times out of 10, not doing nothing, not watching nothing, not listening nothing, just staring into space, crying. So the first 4 months of 2021 wasn't great. As I was determined at the end of April to get myself back on track, get my life back on track, because I had to. Life moves on. It's a cliche, but it does. It moves on. I have commitments at work, commitments at home, and I had to get back to living, working out those commitments as soon as possible. So I think, what happened next? I tell you what. One thing that did happen next. So this kind of review isn't just a doom and gloom review. It's just a review of 2021 for me. So I remember towards the end of my period at home, I bought myself a VR headset. And I'm very techy, I'm very geeky. And what I would say is that my VR headset is probably the best bit of kit, the best bit of tech I've ever bought, period. I've owned every games console since I was probably 13, 14, all the way from my Spectrum. I'm quite materialistic You know, I do get very happy with buying new tech and equipment and so on. It's just what I do. It's my hobby. So yeah, so I bought Oculus Rift S originally. Don't have it anymore. I now have the Quest 2. But that is easily, believe it or not, I know it sounds very materialistic, but that was easily the first real positive good thing that come out of 2021 for me. So this thing was, it blew me away. If you've not tried it and you're interested in it, oh my god, buy one. You will not be, honestly, it's just incredible. It really is incredible. Went back to work, and then probably over the subsequent months, you know, I still struggled here and there. You know, so for the first half of this year, it was tough, because even when I went back to work after being off for 12 weeks, it was still tough. I struggled to engage with anyone. I struggled to be around anyone. I struggled to talk to anyone. I just struggled. You know, life was tough. You know, I was missing my dad. But with regards to work, I'm not going to talk about work too much. So work review, there's a separate video coming about my job and my work career. So look out for that. That's coming soon. So I went back to work, got myself back doing the one thing where I was comfortable, I was happy, I was confident, and I was back in at work. That was good. So, you know, and then obviously as my life continued and I'd found a way to move forward, the weeks just ticked on, the months just ticked on. There was no holiday abroad this year, so me and Dawn made the conscious decision last December to cancel this year's holiday abroad, just due to COVID, because there was just so many worries and concerns. Nobody knew what kind of state the world was going to be in round about the end of August, beginning of September this year. So we made the conscious decision, and it wasn't actually a hard decision to make. We made the decision not to have a holiday abroad this year. And although we've missed it, so it's like our first year without holiday abroad in 5 years. Our first year without a holiday abroad, you know, yeah, it was tough. We didn't miss it quite as much as we thought, because we always knew that we'd made the right decision by not going abroad this year. So we did spend extra money on the garden, bought extra fish. You know what I'm like with fish. I've owned so many fish tanks and different types of fish over the course of the year, which you can all see on previous videos that I've posted. So yeah, so there's no holidays. Unfortunately, there was no wedding again. I think me and Dawn are doomed to not get married, but we won't be beaten. So again, we was planning on getting married again next year, but COVID yet again has taken a firm grip on life, and I don't think it's going to happen next year. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's not going to happen again next year. Is what it is. We will get married. We will get there. I promise you, Dawn, we will get there. But I don't think it's going to be 2022. So yeah, no holiday abroad. I went from strength to strength in my job. Not too much to talk about. You know, we had a couple of vlogs, and it was only a couple as well. I think because Dawn's kind of work life also changed. So our life changed a little bit for a couple of 3 months, and we didn't get that much time to actually go out. So, you know, as I said, I've only done 14 videos this year, I think it is, and we've barely been out. I think that's to be expected when it comes to COVID, but it is what it is. I'm certainly not going to dwell on it or anything like that. It's just how it went. I think as we come out of summer and we started to go into autumn, winter, you know, and again, to be honest, this vlog is beginning to sound a little bit of a depressing vlog, but it really isn't my intention. This is just a little bit of an end of year review. And I kind of wanted to get behind the camera again as well, if I'm being totally honest. I'm scratching around, I'm looking for opportunities to just do a vlog, so please bear with me. So I know it's not the most riveting vlog out there, but it is my end of year review. So as we got to September, October, I was then beginning to kind of dread Christmas, because it was going to be the first year without my dad at Christmas. And I've worried about my mum every single day since I lost my dad. Every single day. My mum appears to be coping really well. My mum's incredibly strong. I do admire my mum an awful lot. I think I've got a lot of my mum's strength. As we go through tough times, we still just plough through stuff, and we get through stuff. My mum's done that. Couldn't be any more proud of my mum if I tried. But I was not looking forward to December this year. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that I didn't want Christmas. Didn't want it. And I struggled. So normally we get excited, myself and Dawn. Normally about the third week of November, we start to get a bit itchy with regards to our tree. We normally put our tree up round about the end of November, just in time for Advent. I think it was around about the first week of December, and I had this overwhelming desire to put my Christmas tree up. So it was late going up, and I wanted to put it up for my dad, if I'm being honest. My dad wasn't massive on Christmas, but I just wanted to do something that just kind of reminded me of my dad a bit, So the tree went up, but unfortunately, December was a washout. It was a complete and utter wipeout month. Not just because of that. That did play quite a portion, but I was strong enough to get through that. That wasn't really the issue. So it was nothing but illness. So December is often a month of illness. It is for me personally anyway. I mean, obviously Dawn had a very, very long awaited heart op, which was fantastic. But that's kind of disappeared without a trace now. Dawn's recovery from that has disappeared without a trace, which I think is good, if I'm being honest. But the reason why it's disappeared without a trace is because for 3 weeks solid, me and Dawn have had the most horrific flu. I've done several COVID tests, come up negative every time. I'm still convinced that it must have been a form of COVID that wasn't being detected, because wow, I've never had a flu that bad in all my life. But I got through it. I continued at work. My work life during the month of December had become fever pitch. It was critical. So it was never a thought, never ever entered my mind to not be at work. My commitments to work is so great now, that even the worst flu I've ever had couldn't stop me from being there. And there's the end result of that, and again, I'm not going to talk about it too much detail here, but the end result there. And it most definitely is a fantastic way to finish 2021, is that I got a promotion at work. A very, very special promotion where I feel very honoured, and very happy that I've been given the opportunity for this type of promotion. But like I say, that's coming in a future video. So the month itself of December was a washout. It was nothing but illness. It turned out there, saying that, the only thing I was really looking forward to in December was Christmas Day. So we went to Kaylee, and we had a fantastic day. We had an awesome dinner, awesome time with the family. We had great fun. I was still feeling incredibly ill on Christmas Day, but Christmas Day was awesome. Boxing Day, it was just me and Dawn, just chilling downstairs on the sofa, just watching telly, not doing a fat lot. We were still quite ill, but it was lovely. So it turned out, believe it or not, it turned out to be a nice Christmas. I can't complain about how Christmas turned out. So yeah, wow. So when you think about it, I've not achieved, but I've achieved so much at the same time in 2021. I've not achieved too much in terms of vlog content. So content on the channel has been sparse, but I think I've done a lot of personal achievements where I've got through losing my dad, which was easily the hardest time of my life. But I've got through this fantastic, awesome opportunity, promotion, that I couldn't be any more pleased about if I tried, to be honest. I do feel a little bit overwhelmed, but I know I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna smash it. So I'm far too strong for that. So I'm gonna smash it. Yeah, well, here we are. New Year's Eve. I'm not going out. I don't really going out. COVID probably won't allow anyone to go out anyway. I was joking at work earlier today that I feel like to be asleep by 10:30. And although I'm determined to try and stay up till midnight, I probably will be asleep by 10:30. Happy New Year and all that. So this is it. Yeah, so this is me. This is my 2021. I know it's not riveting, but I guess it's been a year where I've grown. You know, I've become stronger. Now, I think we all get stronger through life experiences. I most certainly have. So although I've not achieved an awful lot in terms of the channel, but I think as a person, I've achieved an awful lot. So guys, I think that's it. That's my 2021. I'm hoping 2022 is going to bring much more content, much more happiness, I hope. We've got a holiday booked, going to Corfu next year. It was going to be for our honeymoon, but as I said earlier, I don't think it's going to be. But we've got a lovely holiday booked for next year, just myself and Dawn. Cannot wait. No wedding is booked at the minute, you know, but me and Dawn are going to have an awesome year. So the plan is to have a lot more content on the channel next year. We're hoping to go out an awful lot more, a lot more vlogs going to be coming on the channel as well. You know, but work is just such a massive commitment for me at the minute. But you know, that's my 2021 wrapped up. I just want to say thank you all so much for being part of my 2021. You all gave me great support during my time. I just want to say thank you to every single one of my subscribers, everybody who is watching this vlog right now. Thank you. It means a lot to me just to get one like, one comment, one thumbs up. It just means so much to me that you guys actually watching me. You're taking your time to actually watch me, and I cannot thank you enough for that. So guys, thank you all so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. There's a lot more to come in 2022, a lot more. So guys, Happy New Year, and I'm going to see you all in 2022. I'll see you soon.